Hey everybody! So I'm trying out a new camera. I think it should be a little nicer, a little bit, and the volume should be a little bit better. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you think it's terrible, tell me it's terrible. Be like, Megan, your camera is awful. That's how people type, by the way. So yeah, today I'm going to talk about traveling with Lolita, specifically packing. It can be kind of a pain to travel with Lolita clothing because it's so big. Like, even if you don't bring a lot, the dresses themselves are like so large that it's kind of tricky to pack them well without taking up, like 4 suitcases, which I might have done before previously. So I do have some tips though. I've learned since then some tips and tricks about how to pack and what to pack, kind of. So I'm going to start off with garment bags. If at all possible, put your nicest things in garment bags. It'll help keep things nice. But they're also kind of annoying to travel with, especially if you're going by plane. So if you can't roll things, rather than fold them, because it'll prevent, like big obvious creases. And it also tends to minimize puff a little bit, like, when you're rolling a sleeping bag and the sleeping bag gets a lot smaller. It's the same general principle of puff decrease. So another tip I have is to reuse things. I find it a lot easier when I have several outfits that can use like the same shoes or the same accessory or the same blouse or something like that. Or if I bring like 1 or 2 JSKs and just coordinate them a bunch of different ways. Shoes especially take up a whole lot of space, so like while it's nice to have your pink shoes and your white shoes and your blue shoes with you, you don't necessarily need them, especially if you're trying to conserve on packing space, because especially the Lolita shoes are kind of large. So yeah, just minimize what you are bringing. Bento are really useful. This is my Disney Princess bento. Isn't it cute? It's so happy. So, for those of you who don't know, I guess bento are kind of Japanese lunch boxes. And they typically come in little sizes like this, or sometimes they come in huge ones, and sometimes they come in multiple layers. There's a whole lot of different kinds. And I find them really, really useful for packing. I use this one for jewelry or for as like a portable sewing kit sort of thing if I need a couple of spools of thread. The tops lock in place, which is really nice, and they're super, super sturdy. There's not a lot you can do to harm these. And they're super cute. I like them. Packing my hair accessories, I actually have a 2-tiered Metamorphose one, which I can't find right now because I've been traveling so much and it's all been kind of hectic. I don't know where I put it, so hopefully it'll show up somewhere. But it's really nice because I keep it separated between, like, here's my massive bobby pins and here are my hair bands, and I can stack some jewelry with them. It's also nice for jewelry because if you have anything that's really fragile, it's nice to keep it enclosed in something won't break. Petticoats, I think, are the most difficult thing to pack, so I have a couple tips for those. They're really large, so if at all possible, travel in your petticoat. I've traveled on a plane before in a petticoat once, and it wasn't that bad actually, but my petticoat wasn't that big. But in car rides, it's totally a lot easier to travel in a petticoat. But if you can't, then just smush it into whatever you can, basically. They're super resilient, but when you get to wherever you're going, if you're bringing a tulle petticoat, I recommend bringing some spray starch so that you can re-poof it. If you're bringing an organdy petticoat, you can turn it inside out and shake it a lot, or you can just store it inside out on a hanger, and that'll help a little bit to re-puff it. And I think that's about it. Yeah. Traveling in Lolita actually isn't that bad. It's just trying to minimize the amount of stuff you have with you and trying to minimize the largeness of that stuff. So yeah, if you guys have any tips or tricks, let me know, because I'm still a little bit bad about overpacking. And also let me know if this video was better quality and louder and okay. Okay. See you guys next time. Bye!